Alright everybody, so I am very late to this unfortunately, but it's just this guy first of all was not very nice to me in terms of link leveling. He still isn't being nice, but I figured I'd just do the showcase right now. And just like a bunch of stuff also dropped with this guy, and it's like I in the world tournament and all yada yada yada. Basically just basically a bunch of stuff, but we're getting through it. So we're gonna be doing our showcase here for him today. Actually, this is one of the few characters that I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just like avoided most banners that he was on, just because I feel like the banners that he was on either A, weren't good, or B, I mean, like, I'm not saying I never summoned on a banner he was on, but I just never pulled him. I don't know why. Like, I only pulled one copy, I think, from a banner very recently, so like, I'm one of the few people that does not have this guy rainbowed, so I do have some equips on him to help him maybe get triple supers, and then as you can see, like I'm still a few links away from being like level 10, but I'll get that done before we do the red zone showcases for him, just so we can have him ready. So we're gonna be hopping in with a team looking like this. We're gonna get like a few turns of him stacking up, and then maybe at the very end of the video we'll go jump into a red zone and see how he fares in a red zone. So the one thing about this guy is he does get guard if he starts off with the Universal Saga. 7.4. That's the first attack. God, okay, I can already see this guy's gonna be a fun unit. Okay, yeah. So the one thing about this guy is that he does get guard. However, you do need a Universal Survival Saga member in the rotation with you when he shows up. Now, I also have seen people say this, which, again, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but, so his chance to guard for 5 turns, well, not really the chance, the guaranteed guard when you have a Universal Saga, it says, guard all attacks, perform additional, has a high chance for 5 turns from first appearance if there's another Universal Saga. So, I don't know if it's just the way it's worded, or if it's a bug, but if you don't get someone, like if you don't get a Universal Foul Saga member with this guy turn 1, or at least the first turn that he appears in, basically what's gonna happen is just, so like, you know, I guess we'll see it in this video. So this is the first turn we have a Universal Saga with him, right? So he should be guarding this turn, the turn after this, and the turn after that. But with the way I've seen people complain is that on the 3rd turn with this guy, he's probably not going to be guarding, just because, I guess the way they worded it is that, like, his chance to guard starts off from first appearance, obviously. So it's like, you just have to get a Universal Saga ally on the turn with him within those first 5 turns. But it's like, if you don't get a Universal Saga with him for those first 5 turns, he's just not going to guard at all, or the guard's going to run out after only 1 turn. So let's see. So this is his first turn with the Universal Saga, and we did not get him turn 1 with one. So he should guard he should guard this turn, next turn, and then a turn after that. But I think the very last turn he is not going to be guarding, just because of the way that you know, his passive is worded. So he does link up pretty well with these guys right here. If these guys get an EZA later this year, these two are going to be like a bombastic duo. Like, especially if, I would say the main thing these guys need is they want someone who can make them orbs, or they need to make their own orbs, and that way they can be pretty viable. So let's go ahead and see how Goku is here. So we got hit twice. He needs to get hit, I think, 6 times. So that's 4 times, 9.2. This is a 2nd super attack. He's already almost at 10 mil. Okay, so that's the additional, and we didn't get the potential one. So, okay, so he's almost fully built up. I think he needs 1 more hit. So, and we've only done 2 supers. So this guy can, again, if you get him with Universal Spiral Saga right away, he can triple super every turn. So, and he rarely stacks attack on his supers. So that's the important thing about this guy, is he is just outright like damage. Like, you bring this guy basically as a gimmick unit, or like you go into the fight basically with the idea in mind of like, okay, we're gonna go in, we're gonna basically protect this guy at all costs. We're gonna stack up. We're gonna get to the final phase of a red zone boss. Then we're just gonna one phase him, or we're just gonna one shot him with this guy's spirit bomb. So that's basically what you're doing with this guy, basically. He is like at Rainbowed fully ECA'd. He has one of the highest attack stats in the game just as a TUR. Like, he has, his attack stat is 22,103. Like, I think the highest attack stat is like LR Broly, which is like 23,400. Of course, I'm just talking like natural attack stat. Like, of course, you can add equips to certain units and make them higher than others. But I think like Broly, let's just say, if you were to put absolute max attack on him, he would have the highest attack stat in the game. So this Goku is also his best linking partner here. So this Goku could maybe EZA later this year as well, and he could be pretty good. I don't think this Goku... No, he is. Okay, yeah, so he's Reps Universe 7. Okay, cool. So, him and this Goku, like, if that Goku gets an EZA, they share 6 out of 7 links. And this guy's links are not a joke either. Like, he gets a lot more... I mean, obviously, just more and more attack everywhere we go. But he gets a lot more attack from his links right here. So, let's go ahead and just super attack with him. What's his defense? 196. So that's basically the one thing where this guy is a little is his defense. So his defense is, I think like he'll be fine in red zone, especially if you can get the guard off. But it's like, again, once that guard wears off and he's just sitting there, like he's not tanking anything. But I guess the case to be made against this guy is like, oh hey, by the time you get to that point where his guard runs out and all that, you're probably at the final phase because this guy's been doing so much damage, he's been killing everything. And then if you play your card right, you can just get to the final phase, throw the spirit bomb, and then just kill. Like, you don't have to worry about this guy getting you killed. So 196, go ahead and see what his damage is on this turn. 6 out of 7 links. He should be fully built up. Oh, is this gonna seal us? Oh, god damn it. Well, that's kind of annoying. Damn it. Oh well. Well, I guess we didn't get a stack that turn, so we're still only with 2 attack stacks right now. I guess going back to his links, so he has Godly Power, which at level 10 gives 15% attack, 5% chance to crit. Warrior Gods, which is 10% attack and 5%, and then an extra 5% attack when performing a super. Super Saiyan, which is 15% attack. Kamehameha, which is 10% attack when performing a super attack. Tournament Power, which is one of the strongest links I would say in the game, like especially since it's like universal with all these units, is it's key 3 attack and defense 7%. Over in a flash, it's key 3 attack 7%, and then Fierce Battle Switch. So he basically, the only link that gives him defense is Tournament Power. All his other links are just damage, just like attack on super, attack on the, like, just, so this guy is just like, he is just an offensive powerhouse. Like, you just bring him into a fight, he dishes out like ungodly damage, and then you just win the fight that way, basically. So I don't know. I've never really liked units that are like that per se. That's just my personal preference. I know some people like obviously go crazy over units like that, but I just usually prefer units that are like, they do okay damage or good damage, and then like their defense is really good, just so I can know I can rely on them. I don't like a unit that like their defense is mediocre at best, and then what's it called? Their defense is mediocre at best. I'm sorry if you can hear the dog. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me go check on the dog real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Dog is all good. No worries here. So, let's see. So he should be guarding on this turn, because that's just the way everyone thought it works. Because like everyone thought like, oh hey, you get Universal Survival Saga on the turn with him, that's when the timer starts. But it seems like, with, at least from what I've seen from the community, it seems like the timer starts from when he first appears. So it's like, if you get him turn 1 and there's not a Universal Survival Saga, and then you get the Universal Survival Saga on turn 3, you're only going to get guard for 2 turns, and then if you get it even later, you might only get like 1 turn of guard. So I don't know how much I like that per se about him. I don't know, again, I don't know if that is just a bug or if that's just us misreading the translations. Who knows? Okay, I swear to God, you better not seal him again. You know what? He's fully built up, so I'm just going to go ahead and Ghost Usher here just so that we don't risk getting sealed again, because like I really want to see him do a super attack. We do have support on this turn. 12 mil. Keep in mind, this is 55%. I don't have any dupes in this guy. Like, not even, like, and like, yeah, so as you can actually see right there, we did not do an additional super right there, so yeah, because his part of his passive also on top of the guard is he performs an additional that has a high chance to become a super. We did not do that additional, so that goes to show that that is indeed how that works, where like the what's it called, the guard starts from when he shows up. So if you don't get universe, like, you really want to, like, if you're gonna use this guy in red zone, you're gonna want to make sure that you like look at your rotations when you start off the fight and make sure that this guy starts with the Universal Saga on the turn. Otherwise, you're gonna be missing out on like a turn or maybe 2 turns of guard if you're not careful. And then it's also just the fact that you're missing out on his built-in additional, which that is also pretty important. Oh, low battery. That is also pretty important, just because it's like those are important attack stacks that you're missing out on. But the thing is with this guy also is I feel like even if you only get like 2 or 3 stacks, 11 mil, even if you get only 2 or 3 stacks with this guy, like he will still be able to do, like, he probably won't one shot per se a boss in red zone, but he will still do like a lot of damage to a boss in red zone, so he can still be valuable. Again, we'll take him into a red zone stage after this, and we'll see how he performs. Probably take him in against Janemba. Hopefully the UI go, because again, in order to get this guy's Spirit Bomb off in red zone, you mainly want to run UI Gokus and stuff like that. So hopefully the UI Gokus don't sell for us. Otherwise, that'll be very bad. Let's go ahead and put Vegeta here. If Vegeta can take some damage here, we could maybe do the Spirit Bomb next turn. But I don't know how much damage this Bojack is gonna do to this Vegeta. This is I just brought this SSR Vegeta just as a unit that can maybe take damage, but we all know how Dokkan events still do no damage, even against units that are not like the greatest. He really didn't super attack. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, we probably won't get the Spear Bomb here, but it's okay. We'll get it in the red zone run. So yeah, you really want to, like, I guess if you're trying to use this guy to the absolute max, look at your rotations when you start off a fight and make sure that there is a Universe Survival Saga like turn 1 with this guy. Otherwise, you're going to be losing out on a turn of him guarding or something along those lines. So we do have 7 out of 7 here in the middle. So I am actually going to go ahead and just give you guys that, so that way you guys don't attack it that much. So alright, so 7 out of 7 links, fully built up. We've gotten 4... Yeah, we've gotten 4 attack stacks at this point, and this is no support either, so let's go ahead and see how this goes, and then we'll go ahead and jump into red zone. We'll go ahead and jump into red zone and see how it looks. 12 mil. Yeah, these damage numbers are insane, and again, this could be way higher, because he can triple super. I did not get very lucky with the additionals on this fight, and again, I don't have that many dupes in him, so I don't have him duped up to the point where he can additional super that much, but he still has a pretty high, he has a high chance to additional super from his passive, so hopefully we get lucky a little bit better in the red zone fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut, and I'll be right back when we hop into the red zone. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hop in with a team looking like this. So again, this is probably this guy's biggest problem, is that the Refs Universe 7 team is not really the greatest, I would say, and we're basically just going to run all the UI Gokus and hope that they just dodge everything, because if they don't, we will die. So, like, that's just simply how it is. There's no living if the UI Gokus get, especially AGL UI Goku right here in this first phase against the tech sorry, I'm losing my words here. Tech Fat Boo, like he would get clapped if he gets touched. So let's go ahead and hop in. Let's go ahead and watch these intros and let's see how this goes.
私の邪魔をするというのなら受けて立とう。私こそがスーパーヒーローだ。
俺は大魔王じゃない。ただのピッコロだ。これまでとは一味違う。
Alright, so what do we want to do here? I guess we'll just do this, build up Game of 1. Want to get Key with Piccolo, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do that, and then we do have, okay, yeah, so he does have, okay, thank God. I was just making sure that he has a Universal Survival Saga member with him turn 1, because again, if he doesn't, he's going to be losing out on a turn of guard. And I think, at least mine, I feel like with even at 55%, damn, that's kind of unfortunate. Like Game 1 had to take that early, but the thing about mine, since he's 55%, I think even with him guarding, he is still gonna take a good amount of damage, at least on those first couple hits. Like maybe if we can super with him first before he gets hit, but. Again, I mean, maybe we'll probably put Piccolo in slot 1, but like I want to build him up. Obviously, I want him to be like under, or like if you don't build him up before the really UI Goku, are you serious? Oh my god. Well, this is not what I wanted, but man, this is very unfortunate. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just go ahead and see how this turn plays out. If we die, we'll just hop right back in, but we already this kind of sucks because we're already going to use up the part of his passive where he's super effective and his attack's going to be way higher, so it's kind of going to be a little bit of a nerfed showcase here. 8.7 for his attack stack. This is with his like full passive though, so that's probably why his attack's so high, and support. If you want to triple super for me here, that would be nice. As we can see, also he did take quite a bit of damage, even after. I shouldn't have probably kept this UI Goku in rotation. If this guy doesn't die right here, we're dead. And he doesn't. Great, amazing. All right, okay, cool, perfect. Yeah. So, as you can see, this guy's big. Like. This is the only thing that's holding this guy back from probably being like the best TUR, I would say. Because, again, once he gets good partners that link well with him and are competitive as him, he'll be completely fine. But it's just right now, like, you have to run these kind of outdated units just in order to be able to use this guy's like abilities and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and turn off the intros so those don't pop up again, but yeah. Like, the UI Gokus, they're literally, again, they either dodge or they die. There's no in between. Okay, thankfully he's centering all his attack at the front, so I can just put Piccolo there. And Piccolo can super first, so should be completely fine here. Again, as long as the UI, like literally it's just one attack each. I just need y'all to dodge that one attack, both of y'all, and we'll be completely fine. But as you can see, if the UI Gokus get touched, like AGL UI Goku on this phase would take like 200 something K, but these guys take like, they still take 170 something K per normal. Super attack would just instantly kill you. And again, you probably don't want to drop down your health, like the health threshold, until you get to the turn where you want to pop off the Spirit Bomb, because when you drop below that health, he does get... Bro, what is going on? Can you dodge? Okay, am I missing something? Does this phase, like, disable dodge? Am I just stupid? I have to be... Okay, you know what? We're gonna test something here. There's no way. I have to be just stupid. Like... Okay, yeah, so we're just getting shafted, apparently. Cool. Good to know. Okay, I was about to say, like, I don't want to be sitting here complaining about units not dodging, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, you took them into Janemba. Janemba disables dodging. You're stupid." Like, you know, I just want to make sure that I'm not just getting effed over here, and it's like my fault. Like, 'cause I was like, I'm pretty sure Janemba doesn't disable dodge, but you know, just on the off chance that he does, and that I'm just straight up stupid, because I would expect that for myself. Let's just go ahead and check. But yeah, this is not. Man, we already lost this passive again. Should I just like start popping Elise just so I can like not lose this passive? I mean, we'll go through with this state. We're not gonna quit. We're just gonna see. Oh, we got a counter. Nice. Bitch. Boom. But yeah, like, why UI Goku? Like, what's going on, man? Like, are you having a tough day? Like, can you at least just dodge one attack? Well, actually, no, it's fine. You're useless. We don't need you on this turn. You don't have to dodge anything because you're ass. On a fair point though, AGL UI Goku, I love him. He has failed me a few times, but I don't know what it is. Even though him and this STR UI Goku, like the STR only has it for 7 turns, but they both have a 70% chance to dodge. Yet the STR UI Goku fails me like 3 times as much as the AGL UI Goku. Like, I don't know, it shouldn't make sense because they both have this the same chance to dodge technically, but again, like AGL UI Goku, like he bobs and weaves. I've had multiple fights where he just sat there bobbing and weaving, and we got through the fight pretty easily. And then STR UI Goku, he just has to dodge one attack, and then we just get clapped. Like, so I'm just like, why is AGL UI Goku dodging and weaving, but like you STR UI Goku, who has the same chance to dodge, is not doing it? So we got 9 mil here. Hopefully, well, no, he's gonna kill on this first super. I was gonna say maybe we can get a double super, but we are not gonna get a double super. So, I guess we'll see if we can just one phase this Janemba right here. Is Piccolo's not gonna be guarding on this turn. You're gonna be guarding though. Yeah, you're gonna be guarding. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll do that. Then we'll do this. We should take enough damage here to drop below 59%. As long as he super attacks someone, except for maybe Gamma. I think Gamma 1 would probably tank the super for double digits now that he's fully built up. But if he supers one of the Piccolos, I think the Piccolos can eat it. It's just gonna do a little bit of damage. No, it'd be embarrassing if we don't drop below health threshold though, and we just go into next turn. We just kind of die immediately. Hopefully we do actually drop below threshold here. Again, this might not be the best showing of him, but we'll go into the other red zones. I'm sure we'll have a little bit better luck with, you know, all the dodges and stuff, and we'll actually be able to show him off doing what he is built to do, because it's not gonna look that good on this fight just because we're not gonna have his super effective, and we're gonna be missing out on like a extra little bit of attack here. Damn, we're actually not even gonna be able to do it. Ay. Why is it going like? Is it because I like did not like? Is it because I don't like this unit? Is that why this unit's like not willing to cooperate? It's like, oh hey, you weren't a day 1 fan, so like why are you here up in my schnees? Like, is that what it is? Like, am I being treated poorly just because I didn't like him when he came out? Or like, I wouldn't say I didn't like him, I just didn't like how everybody was saying that he was like the best. Like, he was definitely a funny gimmick character that like, yeah, can do a lot of damage, and he was very funny. It was like the people who were like straight up just saying like, oh yeah, he's the best unit in the game, like no contest at all. Like, those were the times where I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, you know, you can do all the damage in the world, but second some new difficult content comes out, you're just kind of cooked. Bro, Bro, what? What is going on? Okay, this video is cursed. I'm not gonna hold this against, what's his name? Kaioken Blue Goku. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess if there is one good thing that came out of that run right there, is we showcased why, it is not a good spot for him right now, because he doesn't have any Universe 7 partners. Because, again, even though these guys are supposed to be the only people that are, quote-unquote, viable, per se, they're still not good. Like, if we go look here, let's go look at Universe 7 real quick. I feel like some people are going to be yelling at me like, oh, why didn't you run this unit? Why didn't you run that unit? And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, maybe they're just not good enough. Like, Evolution Blue Vegeta, he can be pretty good, but I would say if you're running him not against type advantage, he's not going to do that greatest. This Vegeta is pretty good, but I would say he's probably around the same boat. Like, you want to run him against type advantage. This UI Goku is, in my opinion, like, you can hate me if you want to, but this guy's just straight up ass until he transforms. So, but it's like, if you transform with this guy, you're below the passive for this guy, which is way too early for him. Roshi can be pretty good. Like, honestly, it's probably better off to run Roshi instead of this guy, because they have the same amount. I think they have the same chance to dodge, which is 50%. But Roshi, at least, if you start to turn off below a certain amount of health, no, Roshi has a medium chance. Okay, so Roshi actually has a lower chance to dodge, but he still supports, and he can revive if you go into the turn below 50% HP with 2 Turtle School members. Like, this guy can be good, but he's also the same boat. Like, he has to dodge, otherwise he gets killed, and like that's it. Like, who else are you bringing in here? Like, again, once this guy gets his EZA, he'll be pretty nice, especially since he gives, like, I think he gives like 70% defense, 60% defense, so that might go up even more. So this guy might become one of this Goku's best friends, because with him giving all that defense, that'll probably push Goku even better, to where with his guard and all that stuff, you will be able to tank bosses fairly well. But yeah, like, there's one good thing that came out of this video, is you can see how these this category is just not good, and it's like you're basically just putting the entire team down and relying on the Spirit Bomb for this guy when you do bring the people for his Spirit Bomb. So it's not necessarily the biggest problem, because again, we could always get more Universe 7 buffs, which we most likely will. And even if we don't get new units, there's a bunch of units in here that haven't EZA'd and will probably EZA later this year. So it's just a waiting game, personally. It's more or less like, by the time those EZAs come out, is there gonna be even harder content by then, to where even like this Kaioken Goku with his guard, is he gonna be even good enough to run, or are we gonna get so much Universe 7 buffs that this guy's gonna actually get pushed off the Universe 7 team as like a main unit? They would have to do something very crazy to push this guy off the team, just because of how much damage he does. But again, you never put it past Dokkan. So let me know what you guys think of this showcase. I know it was horrible. I'm very sorry. I really wish I would have been able to get better footage, but at least we showcased his flaws a little bit. It wasn't like a complete, you know, slobbering video, I guess you could say. But it's okay. We'll come back for some red zone stages. I'll make sure a lot of those go pretty well for him, except for maybe Broly. Broly might be the only one that's like a little iffy. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.